Hey everyone, my name is Annie and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be going through my Project Use It Up update number 2. So like I mentioned in my last video, I'm going to be doing an update every other week, just kind of testing that out, seeing how I like it, and so far I do like it. But I'm just gonna, go through my progress. I've finished a couple more items since the last update, which I'm really excited to show you guys. But also I've made really good progress on almost everything in the little crate behind me. So if that sounds like something you guys are interested in, let's go ahead and jump right on into the video. Alright, so first up we have my little set in Pure Wonder. So first and foremost, I completely finished off the shower gel. At the start of the project, I was right there, and then 2-week update, I was right about there, so a little more than half left. And then I just cranked it out and finished it up pretty easily. It is just a mini, so they're pretty easy to finish up, especially I take a lot of baths and I love using these shower gels as bubble bath. That's just an easy way for me to use them up quickly, but still be able to enjoy the product. And so we've got the Fine Fragrance Mist in the mini, and at the start of the project, I was right up there, so almost full. And then the 2-week update right down here, and I am right about here right now. So I'd say I've really just got one more use left, but I have found that this one is very, very easy to overspray, which is what I learned during that first chunk. I oversprayed it way too much and I kind of got tired of it very, very quickly. It's a very, very strong mist. So I'm definitely taking my time a little bit more with this one. So this might still have 1 to 2 uses left in it because it is so potent. I don't really need to refresh, which is usually how I continue to use my mists. I refresh a few times throughout the day, but this one is a one and done. That's all I need. So I'm hoping I'll be able to finish it up next month. There's really not a lot left. Like I said, maybe 2 uses, but I just have to actually push myself to finish it now. And so the lotion is the only item that I had in the full size of this set, and I'll put the notes at the bottom of the screen. I have the fragrance mist in my collection somewhere, but I don't feel like pulling it out to read the notes off of, so I'll just put them at the bottom. But at the start of the project, so the beginning of March is when this project started, I was right where the packaging starts to kind of dip out, right there at the 2-week update, and now I am right about there. Any lotion you see on the sides has just kind of pushed up. It's level at that line, but not a ton of progress, but lotions tend to take me a little bit longer. I can't use quite as much of them as compared to a body cream. I have noticed a body cream I can tend to use a bit more of, so I fly through those a little bit more quickly, but a lotion, it doesn't take as much for me at least, or the product won't rub in as nicely if I try to use too much of it. And also I like the scent, so I don't want to waste it. So I'm just kind of savoring it. It's a really nice scent. It's a lot lighter and creamier in the lotion as opposed to the fragrance mist, but it's still really nice. But yeah, I'm very excited to continue to work on this one. All right, so up next is my little strawberry pound cake, strawberry and snowflakes set. So again, I completely finished up the shower gel. Again, super easy for me to do. I have no trouble finishing these up. But at the start of the project, I was about halfway, and the first 2 weeks clearly didn't use it a ton, but I took a couple of baths. I really enjoyed this, completely finished it up. Absolutely love this scent. It's one I will definitely be getting again in the future, probably this upcoming SAS. I will pick up some more of this because I do really enjoy it. And then I also finished up the mini Fine Fragrance Mist. So at the start of the project, it was right here, so almost full. 2-week update, and then I just cranked it right out. It was super easy to finish. I love this stuff. It's super nice. I have a full size in my collection somewhere. I love it. Glad that I finished up this mini. I don't love having minis around, I've said this before, but they're just kind of in the way, in my opinion. It's a good way to like test out a scent to see if you like it, or if it's something that you know you're not going to be able to like finish up a full size of, then a mini is great that way too. Or, you know, if you're traveling, they're a travel size. But I got this during a sale, and then I got the big one during SAS, and it's a scent that I know I'm going to keep buying in the full size, as you know, when I need to. So I was very glad to get the mini out of the collection, but it does smell really, really good. I do really enjoy this one. And so the other mist I had in part of this like set is the Strawberry and Snowflakes mini. And I will put the scent notes at the bottom for this one. Again, full size is somewhere in the collection, and I just didn't really feel like pulling it out. But at the start of the project, I was right about there, so about halfway. And I must not have used it during the first set because there is no 2-week update. I think I was focusing on the Strawberry Pound Cake mini, but I am right here. This one just has like a tiny amount left. This is the scent I am wearing today, so when I like get ready for work, I'm gonna finish it up, no problem. I just wanted to be as honest as possible and show that at this second, it is not finished yet, but by the end of the day, it will be finished. So glad to basically have finished this one up as well. And so the last bit of the whole like strawberry pound cake routine is of course the body cream. And this one I can actually read the notes off for you. But it's got notes of fresh strawberries, golden shortcake, and whipped cream. And this one, I gotta show you guys, it's bad how yellow this is. Oh my goodness, I used it last night. It's just really gross. Like even then, that's unfortunate. It's not showing you how bad it is. It is neon yellow. It's so yellow. Oh my goodness. Like I don't like using it because it's so yellow, and like I just feel like my skin looks gross afterwards. Obviously like it still smells amazing and whatever, but this one, if I get it again, it will be in the lotion, not the body cream. I do love the body cream formula, but with how yellow it is, it grosses me out and it stains my clothes, and it's just not worth it. If I can get it in the lotion for the same effect, for the same scent, but not stain clothes, obviously that's way more worth it to me. But at the start of March, I was right about here, so almost completely full. 2-week update, I was right down to here, and now we're all the way down to here, so about half left. And this one, I can definitely see myself finishing up this next month because I'm going to be cranking it out because it is just so yellow. I want it gone. I don't want to deal with it anymore. I just want it gone. So that's where I'm at. Hopefully it'll be gone. It'd be fantastic if it was gone by the next update, but definitely by the end of April it should be gone. All right, so the next little set that I have is Pastel Skies, and I finished them both. They're completely gone. I'll put scent notes at the bottom as always. This one, I loved the way the cream smelled. It was fantastic. It was sugary, it was sweet, it was candy-like, almost like a cotton candy. It was delicious. The spray is just too musky for me. It grew on me the tiniest bit, but still not enough to where I'd go and buy the full size. Like, I'm glad it's gone. It's just not for me. There's something like musky and weird about it. I don't know if it's the coconut musk or if it's the spun sugar or if it's just like the way those two play together. It's definitely not like the berry note. I think there's a berry note. I don't know, like I said, I'll put it at the bottom of the screen. I'm like trying to remember the notes for this one, but will not get the spray again. Do not like it. Was not a fan. Glad it's gone. Again, I liked the little body cream, and the start of the project, it was almost completely full. Then 2-week update, it was about halfway, and now it's completely gone. And about the same story for the mist. I've got stickers on here, which I'm now realizing are really hard to see, but that's where I started. That is the 2-week update, and then obviously it is now completely gone. But super glad to have these out of my collection. Will not be purchasing again. This was a mistake. I just did not like it. The cream was nice, but the spray is just not worth it for me. All right, so the next set is Whipped Rose and Vanilla. So the notes are crushed rose petals, cocoa flower, and whipped foam. I do really enjoy this scent. It's so good. Super big fan. It's very flowery, but you still get like a sweet note to it. I don't know what it is. This is like the rose scent I've been loving lately. I mean, I've been flying through all the products, so you'll see it in a sec. This is like my spring scent at the moment. I love it. But at the start of the project, I was right about here. 2-week update, and now we are down to here. So still have more than half left, but this one, as we head even more into spring, I'm just gonna be going completely wild for. This could possibly be gone by the end of the month. I don't know, we will see, but really enjoying this scent, really enjoying this whole set. It's fantastic. So I also have the Fine Fragrance Mist, and this one I've been going crazy for the whole set. I could say that very easily. But this one especially is like, I can really see my progress on this. I'm gonna do my best to show the markings because the packaging is so dark. But I started the project right there, so right where like the start of the sticker is. At my 2-week update, I was down to here, and I am now right down here. So I'd say I've got just like a teensy bit more than halfway left of this, which is insane. I don't think I've ever finished up like a full-size Bath & Body Works mist. I've finished up some Bodycology, but I've never finished up a Bath & Body Works, so this might be the first one I ever finish up in a full size, so that's really exciting. But also just, it smells so good. This is one I want them to bring back so I can get more. I should have bought more than just one mist at SAS. I didn't realize exactly how much I was going to like this. And this is one I could definitely see myself missing once it is gone, but I'm not willing to go to like a resale or a resell site and pay super expensive for it. I'd rather just wait until they hopefully bring it back. I can be patient, I can wait, but really big fan of this, do really enjoy it, and I'm very excited by how much progress I've made. That's very exciting for me. So last I've got the body cream, and I started off right about there, went to right here, and this one's gonna be next to impossible, I do apologize. But there's this word, moisturization, right there. That is where my line is. So more than halfway, I'd say closer to 2/3 left on this cream, which interests me. I thought I'd used more of it, but maybe this will stick around a little bit longer, I don't know. I do really enjoy it, as I've said about the whole set, but making really good progress, very excited with how far I have gotten so far. So up next I have Blackberry Basil, and this one has notes of fresh blackberry, pink pomelo, sweet basil, and jasmine petals. And this scent, I'm finding the more I use it, the less I like it. So I'm definitely like struggling to get through it. But the shower gel, again, super easy for me to use. This is the best of the three in my opinion. It's definitely the fruitiest. The other ones I get a heavier basil note, which I'm learning I don't enjoy that much, or not for like a consistent use kind of a thing, maybe for like a once every so often. But start of the project, it was brand new. I had just taken the plastic off of it. Update number 1 is right about here, and now we are right about here. So less than half left. That's pretty awesome. But again, shower gel, I use those really quickly, so that's not super like amazing that I got so much in, because again, I use it for like bubble baths and stuff. But really good progress nonetheless. It is definitely getting used up, and that is the goal. And then for the fragrance mist, this one's really sad, but I started off right about here at the start of the project, worked my way all the way down to here, and now I'm down to here. So really tiny amount of progress on this one, but that's 2 weeks. So I used it once, maybe twice in the past 2 weeks. So that's not terrible. I definitely need to work a little bit harder on this one, but I was focused on finishing up some of my minis, so I was putting more focus on them rather than my full size. And now that so many of the minis are gone, I can focus more on the full size. And again, the body cream, really not very good progress these past 2 weeks, but I started off right there, worked my way down to here, and now I am right there. So about the same amount of progress on here as with the Fine Fragrance Mist. But again, I'm finding it's not my absolute favorite scent. That basil note is just a little bit much sometimes. It has to be one that I'm like craving to want to use it, and I just haven't been lately. But also I've been focusing on like again, strawberry pound cake, because it's so yellow. I want that one gone, so I've put more focus on it, a little less focus on this one. So up next is Tutti Frutti Candy. And the notes on this one are sweet jelly beans, mixed berries, and sugared lemon. So the first 2 weeks of the project, I did not touch this one at all. So there are only 2 lines, the start of the project and this update. So at the start of the project, it was brand new. I hadn't done more than spray it in the cap. Now I am down to there. I've only used this once just to kind of get a feel for it. I knew I would be saving this one for April because it is Easter themed, and I focus on like the seasons and the different like holidays and stuff like that. So I figured I wouldn't be using this until Easter time, and now that we are finally in April, or tomorrow's April, but we're basically in April, I finally brought this one out. So I definitely will get more progress on this as the month goes on, but it was just kind of like to test it out, to see how I liked it, if it was potent, if it was like one that I needed to use a heavy hand, which it is. This one is not the most potent, but I really like it. I mean, it's a sugary sweet candy scent. It's in the name, Tutti Frutti Candy. And then I've also got the body cream, and this one started completely unused, so I just marked it right at the top, but 95% of that was just air in there, so that is where like the actual product starts now. So that looks like a huge jump. It was mostly just me pushing the air out of it. So I am right about there now. That is a much more accurate line compared to the first one. But again, I'm gonna be flying through this in April. I think this is gonna be my almost daily kind of a scent, especially this first week as we like really get close to Easter. I think this is gonna be a really fun one for that. And so this next one is Pink Vanilla Wish by Bodycology. And it has notes of sparkling pink peonies, warm vanilla, and almond. I'm a huge fan of this one. It's a very like floral vanilla with a little bit of like a spicy note. It's super, super good. But I did not use it in the past 2 weeks. Again, I was more focused on finishing up like my minis and working through strawberry pound cake and stuff like that. So at the start of the project, I was right there, so almost full, and I'm still right where I was 2 weeks ago. Did not touch it, but really good scent. Again, it's one I'm gonna be flying through. Very strong for Bodycology though, so I don't really need to like touch up or anything, but I really do like it. Definitely very much like a scent that I enjoy. I just will definitely be pushing through it more this next month now that I've really worked through some of my empties. Or minis, not empties. Alright, so this last set is one that I added in during my last update, so I've been using this for about 2 weeks, but it is Blueberry Sugar Pancakes, and the notes are sugared blueberries, fresh pancakes, and caramel cream drizzle. And this is just like the perfect gourmand blueberry pancake scent. It's amazing. It's one that like even my husband really likes, which is always fun. I mean, obviously I'll wear whatever scent I want, but it's nice when he comments on a scent too. Just, I don't know, it's kind of fun that way. But, so the fragrance mist, clearly I made a lot of progress. It was brand new, untouched, just sprayed into the cap once or twice to smell it. And I worked my way all the way down to here. I absolutely love this one. Like clearly I've been flying through it, but it just smells so good. And I think because I added it in at the 2 week mark, I was just excited to use it. So I used more of it and I used it more often. But even then, this was only like 2 or 3 uses, maybe. So it's one that I'm really enjoying. I like to refresh it throughout the day because it just smells good. It's one, once it's gone, I will definitely pick it up if they bring it back. I do really enjoy it. I mostly put it in because the cream was looking a little funky. So I just wanted to make sure I was using up the cream and not wasting it. But as I've used it, like it's completely fine. There was nothing wrong with it. So it's now just kind of one that I'm letting myself enjoy. And I do really, really enjoy it. So the body cream, this one is similar to the Tutti Frutti candy where I put the mark right at the top. You can't see that. I picked colors of stickers that are like really close to the packaging for some reason, but it started off, you know, completely full. I had not used it. I've used it a ton, but I've also like squeezed the air out. So this is where the actual lotion itself starts. So it looks like a crazy amount of progress, but it was really maybe like there to there kind of a thing. But still really good, really enjoying it, really love the scent. It's just really nice. Smells so good. I think the spray smells better than the cream, just a little bit, but they're still both really, really nice. I'm really enjoying this set. I'm very glad that I pulled it out as just like a something different to use, but also something to work on finishing up as well, because I have done a lot of shopping recently and I need to work through some of my stuff because I have too much. So to pull out some scents that I really do enjoy that I want to kind of crank through as well, it's a good way to make space to dwindle down a little bit because I think I have too much at this point, so I need to like stop buying. All right, you guys, that is everything. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like what you saw, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, leave me a like and a comment below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!